brought me to Try Now was the ability to have the in-store experience online. It allowed an easier way to bring that dressing room experience to the customer's home, where once you get them to try on the product, they're more likely to make a purchase and become a more loyal customer to the brand. This came around a time when we were looking for ways to boost our conversion rate and just overall e-com business as we were continuing to really increase our acquisition efforts for new customers. The overall time investment with Try Now has been relatively low. It was initially plugging it into the site, creating a couple entry points and a special Shopify collection in a low lift way. We saw pretty quick adoption once we launched. It was around 3% of orders without any real marketing around it. We didn't do any email campaigns. It was just strictly a plugin on the product page and then a drop-down menu underneath our nav. Once we started to add in some marketing efforts with our automated flows, which again, low lift, we saw adoption rate almost double. Now that we've seen some initial numbers after running it for a few months, trying to push for it to become a larger part of the program because we're seeing higher value customers come through. Working with the Try Now team's been great. It's been really easy getting things up and running, and they've been really supportive, getting what we need from different things, different pop-ups, responding to feedback on design, even being proactive with easy updates to our site that they've seen work with other brands. The shopper response rate with Try Now has been overwhelmingly positive from what I've seen with both messages to our customer support team as well as the shopper insights that Try Now has given us. Whether it was great to find the size that I liked, it was awesome to see the wide variety of products you were able to produce and I was able to try on and ended up keeping all of them, which is always great. Its ability to translate the in-store experience at home. It's been a great way to expand our presence. What we've been seeing Try Now customers is that they've been purchasing more frequently. We've been seeing almost 30% increase in repurchase rate with Try Now customers versus customers that just buy now. That's a huge increase, and it's been creating much more loyal and valuable customers to us in the long run, which again makes it a lot easier and cheaper for us to be keeping customers as opposed to finding new ones. With Try Now, we've seen a huge increase in LTV with customers that use Try Now versus just buying now. Through the site, it came out to around 76% higher, which is great. I'll take it. I mean, with that lift, it allows us to look around at adjusting our CACs and with our digital marketing and to eventually look towards moving into, it allows more room for us to acquire new customers with Try Now. With the increase in LTV that we're seeing with Try Now customers, we're seeing around a $350 increase in LTV, which when you look at the return costs of around $30 or so, that more than makes up for itself the value add that Try Now brings to the Billy Reid site. Compared to other programs that we've launched, we've never seen a lift of 76% in LTV. Most of the time, it's very minor. It's probably 5-10% lift, nothing like 76% that we've seen so far. Once we implemented Try Now, we saw a conversion rate lift of almost 6%. And when you're talking about a higher price point brand, that lift can provide significant increases in revenue over time. Looking at other programs that we've implemented, nothing's really had a significant lift in conversion rate like Try Now has. We've done things like rebuy, adding in, updating product pages, changing imagery, all that stuff, and nothing's really seemed to move the needle like Try Now has. With Try Now, we've seen a very significant ROI. It is around 36x after all costs have been factored in. That's processing fees and then also Try Now's rates. So the program itself easily pays for itself. 36x is more than enough to justify the program. Try Now gives us a real competitive edge since it allows for customers to really get that experience with our product that is missed looking at it online. You get to really see a lot of the details and care that go into the product. Try Now eliminates that friction that you may have with just purchasing from a random brand that you may have never heard before. And so it gets the product in hand to the customer a little bit easier. And once you get that product, you're able to really get what we are about as a brand and how we produce our goods. Given kind of the level of service the Try Now team provides and the performance-based payment model, as well as just what we've seen from a lift in conversion rate, LTV, and just the overall ROI on a transaction basis, I don't really know why other brands haven't adopted Try Now. It's had an overwhelmingly positive result with our customers. We're continuing to grow the program, and hopefully we can find new ways to get customers to use it, just given the overall lift that we've been seeing, whether that's through paid ads featuring Try before you buy or just a little bit more exposure on the site.